guys, we're back at my favorite tree, and look at these two over here. This here is the Aputure MC and the much cheaper Vijim VL120. Now this light here is a fraction of the price of the Aputure MC, but it is missing some of the features of the Aputure. For some of you, this might be a deal breaker. For some of you, maybe not. Now the first potential deal breaker is the lack of a green and magenta tint adjustment to adjust and match the Vijim with other lights you might end up using on a shoot. Like in this shot with the Vijim on the left-hand side and the Aputure MC on the right-hand side. You can see how the Vijim have a slight magenta tint and the Aputure is maybe more neutral, but I think it's leaning a bit towards green. And this is something that you will have a hard time color correcting in post, because you can't just adjust this with moving the tint slider back and forth. On the other hand, if you're planning on using the light mainly for color accent in its RGB HSL mode, then the Vijim will do a fantastic job. It would also give you about 30 minutes longer battery life. Now the second potential deal breaker is the lack of Bluetooth and app support. Unlike the Aputure MC, which have the Sidus Link app that lets you control the app on your smartphone so you don't have to run back and forth between your camera and the light to make adjustments, the Vijim, on the other hand, is offering you a more healthy option of running back and forth between your camera and the light. So it's kind of up to you if you want that feature or not. Can you hear the frogs? And the third potential deal breaker is the magnets. Some of you know that the Aputure have these built-in magnets on the back of the housing here. But then again, if you really want magnets, there's nothing stopping you from super gluing 2 or 3 magnets to the back of the Vijim. So it's not exactly a deal breaker. Now, apart from these 3 differences, these 2 lights are pretty similar for the most part. They both charge over USB-C. They both have a little diffusion thingamajigger out of silicone. And when it comes to things like output, they're quite similar. On battery life, the Vijim is slightly better, and they both have things like lighting effects, you know, the broken bulb, fireworks, and that kind of stuff. So it really comes down to how you're planning on using these lights. If you're mainly looking for color splashes and accent, then the Vijim will do a great job, and you can afford to buy 3 or 4 of these at the price of 1 Aputure MC. Then on the other hand, if you're looking for color accuracy, if you want to use them for things like product photography or on skin, then the Aputure would be the better choice. Now, I think that's pretty much it. If there's anything I forgot, then I'm sure you let me know. So yeah, thank you for watching. It was nice having you here today, and I hope to see you in the next one. Okay, bye.